One day, there was a crow that was flying through the forest, and he had an amazing life. He was completely satisfied with it until he flew by a lake and saw the most beautiful bird that he had ever seen, a swan. This swan is so white, he thought, and I'm so black. This is the most beautiful bird that I've ever seen. He must be the happiest bird in the world. So the crow flew down and expressed his thoughts to the swan. The swan thanked him, but said, actually, I used to be the happiest bird in the world until I saw the parrot. Have you ever seen a parrot? It's beautiful. It has 2 colors. It's enchanting to look at. And now I think that the parrot must be the happiest bird in the world. So the crow took off and found the parrot and explained this to him. I lived a very happy life until I saw a peacock, said the parrot. I only have 2 colors, but the peacock has so many colors. So the crow decided to try to find this peacock. He took off and decided to visit him at the zoo. And he had never seen anything like a peacock before. It was beautiful. All of the colors, it was green and blue, black, purple. And when it moved, the colors changed in the sunlight. And hundreds of people gathered around just to see the peacock and take pictures of this amazing bird. And after the people had left, the crow approached the peacock and said, Mr. Peacock, you're so beautiful. Every day, thousands of people come to see you. It must be amazing. When people see me, they just immediately shoo me away. You must be the happiest bird on the planet. The peacock responded and said, I've always thought that I was the most beautiful bird on the planet, and I always thought that I was probably the happiest too. But because of my beauty, I'm trapped inside of this zoo. And I've examined the zoo very carefully, and I've realized that you, Mr. Crow, you're the only bird that's not kept in a cage. So for the past few months, I've been wishing that I were a crow. Because if I were a crow, I'd be the happiest bird in the world. I could happily roam anywhere that my heart desired. And at this moment, the crow realized how great his life actually was and all of the things that he was taking for granted. And although this is just a story about birds, I think it's exactly the way that we think. Because what do? We scroll through social media and see other people's lives, and they always look so happy and they look so beautiful, and we wish that we could have the things that they have. And we make these unnecessary comparisons and don't appreciate and value what we have. And this vicious circle leads to so much unhappiness. Look, there's always someone who's going to look happier than you. There's always someone that's going to have more than you. But the happiest people in the world are not the ones who have everything. The happiest people in the world are the ones who are satisfied with everything that they already have.